stupid when they did that. I mean, if the Lakers picked him, the Lakers picked him, but they weren't. They traded the draft to pick away. Why wouldn't you put the other team, let them go? Because, you know.
Just like, hey, I get your draft pick. Let me make the fucking decision.
Exactly. Do that. Because personally, you know, I'm gonna sign the wrong guy. I'm gonna stick him with a little white boy. What? I know. Hello, hey everybody, welcome to BSS's Sports Show. This is episode 20, and I have to give a disclaimer right up front. We're guys. We drink. We might curse a little bit. It's not guaranteed, so don't count on it. But when you don't, that's when it's going to happen.
Go fuck yourself, Bob.
All right, so welcome to the show.
Hey Bob, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm nice. I'm in a new seat today. It's kind of nice being over here closer to the host.
Seat.
Yeah.
Two of our guys are out. They've got a birthday party that they had to attend.
No. Hey, Bob, it's not a birthday party.
What is it?
It's
a pre-birthday
It's
party?
a baby shower or something, right?
shower,
Right. Something real weak. Yeah.
But the baby's already born.
Real
right?
lame.
I feel like baby shower should be
Done on Sundays? Yeah, me too.
well,
Future reference, Family Day Sunday, guys, until football starts.
A, done on Sunday. B, a choice for all dudes.
Right. They're optional. Baby showers are optional for men. Last time I checked. Unless it's your own baby.
Someday they'll grow up and be men.
I still wouldn't go for
We're working on that. I know you wouldn't, Logue, but that's just you. Hey, Bob, let's introduce the panel now.
Oh,
We
yes,
got
definitely.
Some new guys.
All right, to my left,
Hi.
we have Tony. We know him.
What up?
All right. Next to Tony, we have Logan.
Good afternoon.
Apparently he's a Michigan fan, which we all knew.
I'm not being biased today.
No, not at all, Logue. Nice to
And
have
on
you
the
here.
far side, we got Chris.
Yo.
And is that a Detroit hat?
Puppies.
Yeah, man.
We're Michigan and Detroit boys right here, so
know,
we're kind of.
That's why we put you down on the end.
Way better than the Gators
Like
in Kansas.
putting baby in a corner. Yeah, you
Who the hell
guys
wants to
just
go
shut
to
up until we
Kansas?
tell you to talk.
Well,
It'll
I
be
mean,
fine.
the Detroit hat threw me.
Not
It could have
even
been Magnum
Toto.
PI. I
It
wasn't sure.
It could have been. Could have been. No stash.
There's a band called Kansas, though,
Could have
right?
been Magnum.
All right, Bob, let's kick this thing off. What do we got today?
Well, I'm going to actually send this down to the edge of the table because the NHL had a draft this week.
Yep.
They sure did.
Sure did.
There were a couple of people. In fact, I'm going to pull it up. Look.
Anybody like what they
I
saw in
want
the
to say
draft?
the Detroit
Anybody-
Red Wings, Steve Yzerman, the new GM, had his first draft this year with the Wings.
That's
With
notable.
the 6th overall pick in the first round, got a guy from Germany, Westminster, Moritz
Yeah?
Cedar.
Did he play college over here? Or just
No, he's been on the Germany.
Just German team?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a
you got to
big
remember,
dude, he's a big
Europeans start
defenseman, he's
playing
gonna be-
pro.
he's
No,
gonna be
I
a
know,
stud
I
in the
just
NHL.
had to be, happen to play a year in college.
He's going to be a
so.
good one, yeah.
They kind of cheat.
So that's your that's a highlight of the draft for you, other than the fact that
that's all-
they're
that's all that
Yeah,
matters.
that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Right.
It's the Wings and fuck everybody else.
Yeah, I saw the Black Sox.
All
picked
31
up a
teams
guy
suck except for
and,
Detroit.
You know, like Tampa picked up a guy. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to
Fucking cares about
NHL
Tampa Bay in hockey.
or the draft. Well, they would have been something, but
Well, then Yzerman left, went to the Red Wings.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
right,
went back home.
Right.
Right,
So,
look at this. All right, Devils went. Rangers.
Rangers picked up a guy. Avalanche picked up a guy
from Finland.
I-
Rangers
I-
got a guy
Yeah,
from
hey,
Finland.
boys, it's
I
a
can't pronounce
draft.
the guys'
I mean,
names, much less know who they are and where they played and
Right?
came
Looks
from.
like Kapu Kaku.
Yeah, Capo Caco.
Right.
It's like Taco Fall.
Not as good as
Wow.
Taco
Not
Fall,
nearly
but-
as good as
but
Taco Fall, which
anyway,
we'll talk
right.
about in a bit.
So, yeah.
All right, so that's the
There you go.
NHL draft happened.
It happened, and I'm sure there'll be some good results out of that at the end of the day. But
Right.
It's not my forte. So
You know what I need? We need. They also had the award show,
Oh yeah.
which I saw two guys from Tampa Bay won some awards.
Speaking
I
of
don't know if
Tampa
there's
Bay,
like the
yeah.
Golden Skate or something.
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell
probably,
they do
yeah.
with that. I'm just not up on my hockey. We were
Yeah.
hoping Cyrus would be
Trophy,
here
whatever
to
they call it.
tell us all that happened.
Yeah, best fist fight. I don't know what they win. You know. No.
Right.
Won the Golden Glove Award.
The Golden Glove,
Right,
exactly.
that's what I'm saying.
Boxing
The
glove,
Golden
yeah.
Skate or
You know,
something
I'm just
cool.
surprised a couple old guys like you can actually handle that iPad down there. You
Hey,
know,
man.
like I see you doing some stuff.
We're
some
doing our thing.
things.
Why don't you
That's-
just
Yeah,
talk
no,
some
no,
hockey
no.
and shut the fuck up, man?
Good
That'd
job.
be nice.
Good job. I didn't know that you had it in.
I appreciate your opinion from the cheap seats over there. It's good. Yeah.
There's
Fantastic.
an actual trophy called the Lady Bing Memorial
Yeah,
Trophy.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
for the most
which
gentlemanly,
Alexander Barkov got
the
that.
most gentlemanly player in the league.
I like
Right?
that.
That's what I'm
a great
guessing.
The
I don't
fewest
know.
penalty
I don't
minutes.
The fewest. Oh, really? So it's
Yes.
literally the fewest penalty minutes, and you
Oh,
get
that's
that award.
awesome. All right.
What
there
about
you
the
go.
dudes that just get in one game and ride the pines and don't ever get a penalty? How you have to have a limit?
Oh
to,
no, you got to be a regular
you have to
player.
be
You've got
a
to play some
regular
minutes.
starter
Yeah,
or a
you
regular
can't just.
player. Yeah.
The Lady Bing was back in the day with Igor Larionov won that a few times.
That's a lame award right there.
Yeah, very, very.
When did they start that? Just
forever.
When Lady Bing wanted to.
Actually, probably when she
she
died.
passed away, they said
died.
Lady Bing was such an awesome person.
Yep.
Let's dedicate an
And she was
award
so
to
nice.
her because
Right.
she's so polite and so friendly and never got in a fist fight.
Love
I like
Lady
that.
Bing.
Lady Bing, baby. Yeah.
Exactly,
All
right?
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got a Ted Lindsay Award, which
Yep.
is given to the most outstanding player as voted by his peers.
Oh, well.
Right? Nikita
Hi, my friends like me.
Kucherov got that one.
He's a good player.
Yeah, exactly, right?
player.
So
The
not
Jim
bad.
Norris Trophy.
Yep.
Right?
I believe it's called the James Norris Trophy.
The
sir,
Russian,
but-
he's a
in the
Russian,
hockey world, it's the
obviously.
Jim Norris
He also
Trophy.
won the Art Ross Trophy, league leading
Norris
128 points.
That's pretty good.
Right? That's good. All right.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, the Bill
good.
Masterson Memorial Trophy.
Moving right along.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. All right.
Oh, it's a goalie trophy. Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Yep.
look it up. There's a bunch of trophies out there that we didn't know about. Like, who knew you got one for crossing ladies across the street?
Hey, man.
Hey, it's great. That's
Lovely
awesome.
trophy to win. I'd
It
want
is.
that one all day. Really would. It's like Miss Congeniality. That's what I want. Yeah.
Okay. Also last week, the U.S. Open.
Yeah,
We talked
buddy.
about it a bunch.
Boring.
Rock Chalk Jayhawk, Gary Woodland, my
Wow.
man out of Topeka.
We were all wrong on
played a
who
little
we
golf
picked.
for 4 years for the Kansas Jayhawks. We were way wrong on who we picked. Phil didn't show up.
Ugh.
DJ didn't show up.
Nope.
Tiger didn't show
Nope.
up.
They are
Souffle
horrible.
Shocking.
Souffle showed up a little bit late, but didn't do much. Who
Yeah.
else didn't show up? Pretty much everybody else. But Gary Woodland, my man from Kansas.
Tony,
showed up.
you're like Tiger didn't show up. He showed up one time in the last 10 years.
Doesn't matter.
And
Son
now
of a
you
bitch.
expect, you expected me in the hunt
Son
every
of a
week?
bitch won the Masters. I expect to be in the hunt. And honest to God,
Come
he's been in the
on,
hunt
right?
except for missing the cut at the Memorial.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, his putter did not come around
It's
the
all right.
entire weekend. It continued to haunt him Saturday, as we
Yeah.
talked about before the show,
Oh, it was
and,
brutal.
and
His-
afterwards it was.
His putting was brutal.
I
the
think he
entire
haunted his
tournament.
putter, actually.
Yeah, yeah. It was sad. But
Putter
Phil,
wasn't haunting anybody.
Phil didn't have much
No.
going for him the entire
He's old.
Open.
getting old.
I know. Bubba Watson didn't show up. I think
Brooks Koepka kind
yeah,
of showed up. He
he
shot
did.
a 68
Showed up
on
a decade, like
Sunday.
Chris said.
Justin Rose
What you want?
baited.
Rose tried,
and he shot a
shoot-
74.
You
That
can't
was,
shoot a 74 on Sunday and expect to win.
No, definitely
the
not. He
Open.
faded. I
Yeah.
actually
and
thought
he
he
was
had a
within
chance.
a couple of shots there.
Yeah,
late.
he was two
Yeah.
back or at the start of the day.
Yep.
So that didn't work.
But yeah, I
It's a
mean, what do
boring
we have?
sport.
What's the next tournament coming up in golf? We have the
Actually,
Travelers Championship.
Travelers
TPC.
is
Yeah.
this week, and then 2 weeks starting July 1st, we've got the Open.
Yeah, the British baby. I love it.
The Open
And
Championship.
honestly, I feel like that's Tiger's next best chance to win another major. He does well. He does well in Open
Hey,
tournaments.
take it easy on the bong rips, buddy.
No,
You know?
man, I'm
Like,
not with his
I mean,
putter.
I'm telling you, the
I
guy's
mean, it's a
playing.
pen.
It's a
The
pen.
guy's playing
Yeah.
better than he has in the last 8 to 10 years. Hands down, you cannot argue with
that
that.
doesn't mean he's
Week in and
ready to
week
do
out.
work.
One tournament,
he's
yeah.
not ready to do work. He's
What do you mean he's not ready to do work?
he wins
Especially
one
the British
tournament.
Open where it's going to be pretty bad weather, knee-high grass.
He loves that. He loves
he'll
that
be in there
shit,
all
though.
day looking for his balls.
Yeah, he might be, but
You know
he
his balls
loves
are? His wife's got him in her hand right now. His ex-wife's got his balls.
she
too.
may
That
very
guy
much
sucks.
have that. That may be true, Logan. I'm not going to argue with that point at all. I can see the
His
fact
balls
that
are
you're
in the
right.
weeds.
Yeah, they are. They're in the weeds. Yeah, and maybe lost forever. It's hard to say.
It
Yeah.
looks like it, you know. So.
But anyway, man, I like his chances.
He is good for golf, though.
for a lot. I think he's
When
great.
Tiger's
for golf.
good, he's good for golf. That's
He
true.
really
I haven't watched
is,
since he
man.
stopped
And-
playing, you know. So
Yeah, but there's Kopka. There's a lot of contenders in there each and every tournament.
sudden,
you know,
yeah, that new up-and-coming-
McIlroy,
Jordan Spieth,
this,
and
that,
everybody
the other.
else.
Yeah, Speed kind
McIlroy.
of faded in the Open, but
McIlroy's used to playing over there.
yeah, he's
So,
he's you know
gotta
he's
put him up there at the
European.
top, I
Yeah,
think.
it's,
He's used
been
to
rough.
that type.
Hey, Scotty, what's up? Let's go for Scotty, our bartender here at the Exchange, throwing down some shots for us. He may come in and talk boxing for a minute. In a minute, we'll call you back, buddy. Thank you, sir.
all right.
Oh,
else
actually,
we got, Bob?
actually, I had that wrong.
What?
Wimbledon.
Oh, Wimbledon is-
starts on July.
That's coming
1st.
up, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the Open's the next week.
So the
who's-
interesting thing about Wimbledon coming up is that Rafa Nadal is only 2 major wins behind Federer now.
That's insane.
Yeah, but
started-
all of
And he
them
hasn't
are in the
played
French
good
Open.
for a few years,
4 or
but he
5
came
years
back with the
later,
French Open and he
yeah.
won the French Open.
the
Well,
guy
Nadal
doesn't
is
lose
just-
on clay, man. The
No,
guy is
no.
phenomenal
Yeah.
on
His
clay.
feet were made for clay.
On clay. That's it. On
Federer
grass, not so
has
much.
20.
Who's
and,
the odds-on favorite for Wimbledon? It can't be Djokovic.
It's got to be.
It's got to be Djokovic or Federer. Yeah,
it's got to
yeah.
be. It's got to be. Nadal, not so much on grass. Federer's just. I'm sorry,
He's
but
Federer, dude. He's great.
Old.
He's
He's
great,
great,
though.
but he's old enough.
He may have one left in the tank.
It
I
might
think
be
he
him
does.
against Djokovic. Murray's out. Murray's not playing this year.
no Murray.
He
Do we
did
have
get
any?
his-
Do we have
he
any
did his
Williams?
shoulder fucking
Do we have any
knocked out.
Williams sisters action?
The one retired. The other one, I forget. Serena.
Serena should be playing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
When
we
she's
got
not
that.
whining, she's
But
playing.
other than that, there's no
She's
U.S.
a bad
men.
bitch.
When Eisner's our best guy for men.
Yeah, we don't. America does not have
we-
much of a
we-
chance in
we
tennis
need
right
somebody,
now.
You know,
We haven't had somebody
Yeah.
since Pete Sampras.
We need a kid.
Seriously.
Yeah, Andre
The
Agassi.
last tennis
Yeah.
player.
Cyrus,
It's been
get your kid a
30
tennis
years.
racket.
Yeah.
We need
Hayden, start playing tennis
Yeah,
now, buddy.
we
We'll
need a
see you in
tennis
15
player.
years.
Please.
Yeah, buddy.
We need
Peace.
somebody.
I don't have a racket.
Women's World Cup's going on. We
That's
watched
been
the
some
game
good
earlier.
soccer.
Great soccer, actually. I've been watching quite a bit of it,
Looking
man.
good, ladies.
And not
It's
just
fun.
the U.S., but I watched England play. We have Australia and Norway playing right now, and it looks like they're in extra minutes.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're-
not penalty kicks yet. It's still 1-1.
Yep.
But,
Looks like it.
US
Extra
Sweden
time.
game
Good
was
match
great, though.
going on. That was a good
That
game.
was the
yeah.
quickest goal scored in the tournament so far. 3 minutes in.
Is that right?
First
yeah.
goal. Yeah.
It was actually 2:49, but they
Yeah,
listed it
within
at
3
3.
minutes, yeah. Only time it's been done in the tournament so far, so it's cool.
Women are obviously kicking ass. They're
They
just
have
rolling.
great ball possession, and they are so patient.
They are. They're
I watched both matches so far.
and
And they
defensively,
don't dive.
They are
I like the
patient,
fact
man.
they don't
Oh, yeah,
dive.
they don't
No, they
dive.
don't. Nope.
That's
But
for
they may
men.
dive in different ways, but not on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the great ball possession. You know, that's all that's key.
It is.
It is.
That's key to any game, right?
Unless,
Sure.
well, yeah, pretty
And
much
for
in a
good
game.
love and
Yeah.
a good love affair too.
Oh, there's Logan coming in
Yeah.
with some
The love.
color commentary. That's why we bring him in, folks. Color commentary only.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fantastic.
Well, I know about Nadal.
But U.S. plays Spain coming up. Is that tomorrow or Monday?
Monday morning, 11 o'clock
Yeah.
our time, I
Yeah,
believe.
Monday we're gonna smoke Spain and move on. I mean,
We
let's,
should, yeah.
Let's face
Yep.
it.
They look
So-
good. They look really good so far this year.
Yeah, the U.S. team is clearly outshining everybody. Look
We
at the
have to
goal
be one of the
differential.
last teams playing, though, right? In the round of 16, because there's a lot of ladies
Well,
playing
there's
today
eight,
and tomorrow.
8 games are playing 2 a day, so I think there's 2 more.
Oh, there's
on
just 2 a day.
after
Okay.
us
All right.
on Tuesday, and then we'll know what.
Well,
the
they
matchup is
power
after that.
through that after
Yeah.
after the original
Right.
group play.
And
Yeah.
of course, the U.S. won Group F. Right?
Yeah.
All 3 wins.
did not have a goal scored against them the entire.
Oh, and they
group.
set a record for 19 goals in
Yep.
the first 3 games.
Sure did.
And they beat.
well, 13 of them were in the first game,
Yeah,
so
exactly,
you know,
right?
yeah,
So 19 though is the new record.
yep.
18 was it? Believe it or not, by Sweden, I believe.
Well, you know,
And Germany
Not
was
this year's
18
Sweden.
or something, yeah, or 17 from 2005 or something like that. Whatever. Anyway,
Yep.
so U.S. looking good.
Yes, they are.
They're playing well. They're striking it good. I like the fact that they're aggressive when they get the ball. They are trying to score.
the thing
they
is
want to score.
I haven't seen the goalie be contested. You know, the goaltender be really contested
Because they
heavily
can't get
much.
through.
They're not getting down there at
Yeah,
all.
exactly.
Nobody's
Exactly.
even penetrating.
They're
the
hardly
second
in our
line.
side of the
It's-
field.
You said penetrating.
Yeah, I know I did.
Yeah, so-
Penetrating.
Women's team.
Hard working bunch.
They are
You want to put that ball in the net, Tone?
all day.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, the innuendos on this show.
Hey, you know what else is going on?
What do we got?
I think the College World Series is
Nah,
going on.
nobody cares about that.
Let me start
No,
this.
nobody
speech.
cares about the College World Series.
I'm not
do
going
they?
to be. I'm not being biased today.
No.
By any
No.
stretch of the imagination, but I'm going to pick Michigan to win it all.
Going in, Michigan was the underdog.
Michigan wasn't even ranked
was a
nationally.
50-1 odds.
Let me
to
tell you
win
about
the College
Michigan.
World
They
Series.
lost 4 out of 6 to end the season.
Unbelievable.
Had to have a
dude.
Big Ten tournament. They did.
Yep.
I think they came in second, if I'm not mistaken. They came in though in the Super Regionals and beat UCLA, the number 1 overall team in the country,
Yep.
at UCLA. 2 out of
Impressive.
3 games. Impressive. Then they go on to beat
Pitching,
Texas
pitching,
Tech.
pitching.
But they lost 2-3 games in a row in the season.
Yep.
Got swept. They beat them 5-3. They beat Florida State.
Yep.
And then last night, of course, you saw the game. It wasn't even close. Once the first
No,
pitch
man.
was thrown,
It was-
they scored 6 in the first 3 innings,
Nice.
2 in each inning.
They're the
They won
only
15-3.
team to score in every
first 3
match. The
innings.
first 3
Yes,
innings
yes,
in
yes.
every game they played.
I know
Nice.
it's been a
The
long
World
time.
Series. Yeah,
It's
it's
Michigan's
amazing.
returned for the first time since
God, it got to be
1902.
like 1918
It's been
or
a,
something.
it's been a long
Yeah.
time.
Did you just say 1902?
62.
Oh, 60.
1962 was when they last won the
That looks
championship.
like a zero there,
I mean,
brother.
yeah. You were born in 1902.
Wow.
18,
So,
Yeah.
I guess you remember that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But they have 2 great pitchers, Kaufman and Henry. Kaufman beat Texas Tech twice in 1 week.
Yeah.
And Had some great pitching
Nice.
from Henry with a 3-hitter shutout complete game, which was cool.
That's awesome.
Against Florida State.
You know what?
And Vanderbilt,
I hate
by the
to
way,
say it, but I'm rooting
Vanderbilt
for 'em.
last night was funny because they were trailing in the 8th inning 2-1, and Luke Smith, Louisville's pitcher Luke Smith, had his 10th strikeout, got out of the inning, going into the 9th, was talking smack, just talking shit to the dugout.
Yep.
The Vandy dugout. He's over there swearing at him and fuck you, we're blah blah blah. And he goes out. They score 2 runs in 9th. They win. He fired him up, Tone.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, he fired him up.
Never
You don't
taunt
talk
anybody.
until
Never
the
taunt.
game's over, man.
Yes.
Just,
He was trash talking with 3 outs left, and
How
he's-
can you do
they
that?
kicked his ass in the 9th.
Yep.
You need to talk shit all the way through. You got to get in their head.
Apparently,
That's it. Well,
apparently he got
Shit
right in their
did
head
not
to
work
say,
on
we're
that
going
one.
to beat your ass. Yeah.
Got them all
Definitely
fired
not.
up, man.
Yep.
Right.
So that's gonna be that starts Monday, goes through Wednesday if necessary, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Right on.
At
Evening
6 o'clock.
games?
At
Good.
6 o'clock, all on
Michigan,
ESPN.
Vandy, right? All right. There
All
we go.
ESPN. Now,
great.
let's talk some Hooks baseball.
Let's do talk some Hooks
We can
baseball.
talk some
Because
baseball,
what
yes.
happens when you bring a superstar world champion back to his AA team for a couple of games of rehab? He
First
comes
of all,
out
what
on
do you
Thursday
do to
night.
himself? Did he hear
A hamstring injury.
a hamstring?
Yeah.
All right, talking about Springer here,
So he
folks.
comes in. He comes in on
Mr.
Thursday,
Astro.
goes
Not
2
Jerry
for
Springer
3,
either,
2
by the
home
way.
runs, 2 Springer dingers,
Yep.
and a solo shot, 3-run shot, 4 RBIs that game.
Well, they went 10-2 that game.
That guy left the curveball hanging, man, twice,
Yeah,
and he
man.
just put it right out the.
Like
See ya.
you said earlier, that pitcher's not ready.
No.
Not ready for the show.
He's like, I'm going back to A ball.
yeah.
You're going back to A ball, you Springfield
Like, dude,
piece
you
of.
might not have left college so soon. It
Teasing.
might have been.
And he
better to
plays.
stay there.
He was off last night. He plays tonight again. Whataburger Field, 7:15 first pitch. Springer playing tonight. Hooks won 10-2 on Thursday. 3-zip last night.
Hooks are rolling,
Nice.
They're right now. They are 2-2, I think, or 2-3 to start the second half of the season.
man. Oh yeah. So they win the first half.
They played. No.
They did not.
The freaking sod poodles fucking won.
The sod poodles.
What the fuck are sod
The
poodles?
sod
It's
poodles.
some kind of a groundhog type thing. I
Yeah,
don't know, man.
it's
Like a prairie dog.
prairie ferret. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sod
prairie
poodle.
ferret.
All I know is
That's so
hats
stupid.
stink, right?
It's their first year. They're the Padres AA team. It's their first year in the league. They have a brand new stadium right downtown
Padres.
That's nice.
in
They lost to
Amarillo.
California?
Amarillo sod poodles, yeah.
How are they even in that
They're from Amarillo.
conference? Oh, Amarillo.
right.
Yeah.
The AA for the Padres, though. But yeah, the sod poodles won. Who
Well,
fucking, who'd
You
have
know,
thought?
that's surprising because the Hooks
Stupid
got
name.
off to a very strong start, and then maybe they just lost a couple.
Here's
too
the
many,
thing about
but-
AA ball is they don't really care about the players care to win, but they're there to just develop players. Bottom
Yeah.
line, this guy gets 80
And
pitches. He's going to throw 80 pitches.
and rehab
period.
players.
And
Yeah.
rehab players, of
Yeah.
course. But
Yeah.
they give the ball to the guy. Here's 75 pitches. Do what you can with it. It doesn't matter if he gets shelled. They don't care if he gives up 10 runs. He's there to get exercise and put work in. And
Yep.
that's AA ball. Unfortunately, you don't always win titles.
I'll tell you what, though, man, it's still one of the best ballparks in the country.
It is.
Going out
It
to
is.
the Hook Stadium,
In
I
fact,
love
not
it
bad,
every
not bad.
chance I get to go.
It was named the top 15 ballpark in all of minor league baseball, including AAA.
Aside,
Stadium.com.
Aside from the what was it, Latin Heritage Day when they slated us with the Raspas.
yeah,
You know,
those fucking hats were awful.
It's a great time. Great
We
crime.
talked about that.
Please, if you get a chance to your Corpus Christi, go see a ball game. It is
Great
wonderful
views.
park.
Right.
Not a bad seat in the house.
No, there's not.
Go on Thursdays, reduced price beers and whatever else
Yep,
they have.
Thirsty
Maybe some
Thursday,
dollars.
baby.
Yeah.
Thursdays.
And of course, Monday is Shark Night with 106.5 The Shark.
Boom,
Dollar
there we
hot
go.
dogs, dollar
And
sodas.
there's a water park right next door, so go for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, there is. You can rent the pool too in right
Yeah,
field.
you can rent the pool.
You can rent the pool there at the
field.
ballpark.
It's great.
Great
man.
sight lines.
I love it. I
And
love
the
that
Cotton
place.
Club is cool.
Yeah, the Cotton Club is revamped this year, I believe. a
Yeah, it's
little
all
bit.
redone, man.
Yep.
It's expanded and
Yep.
looking
Oh,
good.
really?
Go Hooks!
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they got.
All right.
It looks
Oh,
gorgeous.
yeah,
It's
you
gorgeous.
can now
man.
pay $20 for a tall Jameson and water instead of 18. It's great. Yeah.
Damn it!
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then
Nice.
they changed so like you have to be like a member or have
Yeah, you have to
season
have season
tickets.
ticket
You gotta-
holder.
you gotta
be a
money-
platinum
yeah.
member.
Season ticket
You got
holder
to be a
gets
friend of
in.
Logan, basically, to
Yeah,
get up there.
I'm a
but-
diamond member now.
Yeah, of
I'm a
course you are.
diamond.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a diamond. Not in the rough
When
either.
do you get to
Yeah,
platinum?
You're far from a diamond.
I started out
You're
as
like,
coal. I started out as coal 14, 15 years ago. Now I'm a
Yeah.
diamond.
Logan, it's a cycle,
exactly.
you know.
It's
So
a
you might have been
slow
coal,
process
diamond.
being-
when
Hey,
you're
by the
back.
way,
No.
One day I'll be on
it might be
somebody's
a minute
finger.
before we talk about this again, especially with the Hooks and especially with Logan. But July 22nd, that's Logan's birthday. He will be throwing out the first pitch
will,
at the
man.
Hooks game.
I will, yeah.
Everybody come out, take a look, see
That's
what's
Monday,
what. Watch
6:15.
Logan, attempt to throw a
No.
42-mile-an-hour fastball.
It's a
Yeah.
change
In
up.
the
It's a
dirt.
change
Oh,
up.
sorry, it's a change up that really there's nothing
Hold
to
on.
change
14
from.
first
Yeah.
pitches down here. Now one's at the dirt.
Yeah.
In fact, every one of them when
Everybody
I throw
come
it,
out and make sure Watch
Yeah,
Logan
but-
hit the dirt this
But
year.
you're
It's
only
gonna be great.
65
Just
once,
jinx
Not
so
happening,
I'm not,
though.
I'm
Not
not sure.
happening.
You know, at your age, you think you can make it the whole distance? You know,
it's called experience, Chris. Not age.
He's got to practice a little bit.
I have
too.
a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, moving on from the hooks. What do we got?
Before
bud?
we leave MLB, we got the All-Star Game July 9th.
Yeah.
Of course, follows the week after 4th of July, which
Right,
we all
right.
love.
Favorite holiday of the year?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We'll, we'll pick up baseball after
USA.
the All-Star
We will.
game, 'cause
We will.
that's the only
There's
time
some
I
good
watch it,
races.
really.
There's some good. I mean, Judges coming
The
back. for
Astros are
Yankees
amazing
bringing
as
back.
always.
Oh, yeah,
Astros
the
are
Yankees
killing
just killed.
it.
The Astros are just tanking big time.
That's
They were
okay. It's
the Twins-
mid-season.
the Twins
the
Mid-season.
last 10. They lost yesterday to the Yankees.
It's okay. It's mid-season. Spring is going to come back pretty soon.
Twins
Give
are
them a
hard
little boost.
charging. The Braves are leading. The Cubs are leading. The
Right.
Dodgers are really
Braves are
crushing
great.
it.
Yeah,
the
Dodgers
Dodgers
Detroit
are really
Tigers
good.
are in
Dodgers
last
best
place.
team in
No.
best record
That
anyway.
would be the Royals in last place. But the Royals have been hot lately. They won 12 out of
Anybody
13
else,
or
like,
something.
already
Weather-wise,
sick of them
temperature-wise.
talking like,
6
oh,
to
the
4.
Yankees, like they're stacked. They're going to go the distance, yada yada. I feel like
Yeah.
every year, no matter what, we got to listen about the fucking Yankees.
Yeah, it's Yankees Red Sox,
Who
man.
cares?
That's the Major League Baseball.
Not anymore.
document.
You know who's
I'll
having a
tell
great year again is Justin Verlander for the Astros.
Yeah, he is.
He's
Yeah.
having an
Right.
awesome year this
He's
year.
giving up
What
a
is he,
lot of home
9-1?
runs,
Is he
He's
9-1?
like 9-2 or something like that. Yeah.
Yep.
He's giving up a lot of home runs.
Well, he got.
That's all
He's
right.
got a lot of strikeouts,
They're
too.
solo home
got a lot
runs.
of
They're not- they're
strikeouts,
not
yeah.
trip-
But,
you know.
yeah.
He's
It's-
been giving up home runs his whole career, but they're usually solo shots and they don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's got some run support in
My
Houston.
boss watches the
Didn't have that run support in
abbreviated
Detroit.
highlight one every morning, and I get to watch
Go
it. So it's
JD.
like,
Yeah.
I know exactly what's
Detroit
going on.
forever,
And
baby.
I think he's throwing too many goddamn pitches hanging up there where they're getting.
Everybody thought that about Maddox too, and he's in the Hall of Fame, so there's that.
Maddox didn't do that.
Verlander's a Hall of Famer.
Maddox hung a lot of pitches out there
Fuck
later in his
you.
career,
It
dude.
was only 90 feet away. He stuck that ball everywhere he wanted, which
66 and
I'm an
half
Atlanta
feet
fan,
away,
by
but
the way.
whatever.
I'm a
Definitely
Atlanta
good,
fan.
but
yeah.
Maddox was God.
Verlander,
Maddox,
first ballot
Smoltz.
Hall of Famer.
Glavine,
Exactly.
one of the
Those
best
guys
trios
were
in
great.
baseball, man.
Oh.
Love those guys.
Hey, you know what else happened last week?
Hmm.
I don't think we talked about it yet.
What's that, Bob?
The NBA draft happened.
Oh yeah, man. Right before Zion was drafted number 1, he was hit with $100 million lawsuit.
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
awesome.
stupid.
Well played, sir.
Yeah, that was stupid.
He definitely set himself up for his
he
long-term
promised
success
us
there,
he'd go
you know?
with us, and then he picked somebody else.
Why did he get a lawsuit
he
for?
promised.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Because he switched agents.
Oh, got
He
you.
didn't
it was,
pick an
well,
agent
no, it
till
was
the
marketing agency, right?
The marketing agency that he signed with apparently did not account for North Carolina laws, and there were some violations there and some ways that he
boy.
could get out of that contract and sign with another marketing agency in Florida. And so now the North Carolina-based marketing agency is the one that's pissed. Prime Sports, I believe.
Of course they are.
Well, I mean, you can't blame him. I mean, you gotta make a stab at it. You know, what I mean,
Yeah, you
He's,
give it a
he's
shot.
a-
They're going to settle out of court before
Exactly.
anything
He's
ever
he's
happens.
A generational athlete.
They
Could
just
probably
know
change their
they just
firm.
lost so many.
They
millions of
lost a
dollars.
lot, but they're probably going to get 20-30 million out of it, and they're going to call it a day, and then they'll sign somebody else.
No, they won't.
They
And
will.
This is going to be bad press for you. It's not good when you get college.
It's not
kids
bad press
coming
for
out of the
it's
ring.
not bad press
It
for
is.
for Zion.
No,
Zion
no,
could
not
give
exactly.
two
He doesn't
shits.
care. He doesn't have to pay anything.
Yeah.
It's
I
going to
mean,
come
he
from
cried, you know,
the
when he was
agency's
talking
gonna
about
pay
his
it for
mom.
him. It
So
ain't
you know,
coming out of him.
that's only good press.
I just think it's a bad idea for them to try to sue him because now a college kid coming out, why would I sign with you? You're going to sue me. Fuck you.
Yeah, you know that. Well, I don't know.
That's the way I look at
They
it.
may have a breach of contract, something to stand on, but I don't think so.
I don't either.
I think
I
they're
personally
just,
don't either.
I think they're
No,
wishing
but
and
at the
hoping.
same time, when they do settle, take your money and retire, man. Chill.
Close
Go,
down.
Absolutely.
go drinking on a beach. What's wrong with
Ugh,
you?
Yeah.
Close down shop. I know I'm not going to use you as my agent. Fuck you.
Wow, Bob,
Yeah.
I didn't know you were really looking for an agent.
I am
Yeah.
shopping around.
Because who doesn't draft
You can use
90
mine. Mine's good. I have a great agent.
What are you going to play, Bob? High lie?
Dude,
Golf?
No.
Ooh, high,
I
love high lie.
Shuffleboard, you know.
Oh, international
that's for
shuffleboard
retirement
championships.
home, you know?
Yeah, we'll have to look that up and talk about that next week. That'll be
I
fun.
just fired my agent, Jeremy Wells.
it up,
I got
keep
rid
it
of
up.
him.
All right, boys, come on.
You'll
Oh
be a
well,
strange
hooty
smell
hoo,
from
Not
hooty
me
hoo,
today, guys.
Bob, hooty hoo.
Oh,
I'm out of
shit.
it.
All right, hold on. I got
I'm driving after the show, so I got to be a good boy today.
All right.
But
Mom,
here's some lemonade, guys.
look away.
Yeah,
Hi,
we're-
Mom.
We're not
Look
cheering
away.
lemonade, Logan. Get tough.
All right.
I don't want to sit in jail all weekend.
Oh, that apple juice tasted great.
Oh yeah, delicious.
Is that cider?
Yes.
Oh.
Just cider.
All right. What other things in the draft
All right. Well,
spark your interest?
I think going into the draft, right, the week before the draft, as you guys, we announced it right as the show started, right, the Lakers Blockbuster trade.
They made some moves. Yeah, go ahead, please. They made some moves. The unibrow is now a Laker.
Yes. Anthony Davis.
Big
Lonzo
AD.
Ball is now Mr. Irrelevant.
Right? Yeah.
Which is great because that punk needs to just shut up. He and his dad
Absolutely.
both. Just
Fuck up.
shut up,
His dad
play the
especially.
game, and then if you do something, then we'll talk about you, kid.
Yes.
Then we'll talk about you.
Seriously,
The
that
rest
was
of the
the best
damn
move.
media
I
should
mean,
do the same thing.
Yeah, but I mean, in all honesty, right? So you got Lonzo in New Orleans, playing with Zion. I mean, there's some potential there.
There is.
Anthony Davis, you're gonna have to carry LeBron. I mean, dude's he's struggling. Like I
Meh.
feel like he's just gonna get hurt.
Nah.
I disagree with that. I
No,
disagree
no,
with
no,
that
no.
wholeheartedly.
There's a lot of miles on those legs.
LeBron,
Yeah, like,
LeBron
no,
James had
LeBron's
LeBron
LeBron.
James had the hardest year he's had, I would say,
Yeah.
since
By far.
since he's been in the league, and he's going to bounce back from that. You're going to see a whole new LeBron this next
You
year.
know it.
whole new LeBron.
I would.
Well, a whole new old
We
LeBron.
have
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have
whole new
questions
LeBron
in the
now.
lightning
Full
round
head
coming
of
up.
Hair,
Well, I'm not saying about that, man.
40-inch vertical.
Hey,
I
Dick,
mean,
Tiger just won the Masters. I'm pretty sure LeBron
first
can win
thing
another.
in 10 years.
No. That was
Fair
I actually
enough.
looked up the stats. Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and Josh.
Not a
Hart
big
were
loss.
all
Not a big
involved.
loss for the
you
Lakers.
They actually all scored decent amount of points. So I mean,
Yeah.
they're giving up some stuff, but they're getting a center.
Yeah.
Do you
That
think they have a shot at
Truly legitimate
KD?
center.
Obviously,
Do they have a shot at KD this
LeBron
year?
wanted.
I don't know if they have
The
salary
Lakers?
cap. I don't know if they have salary cap.
Yes,
room
they
for
do.
Lady-
Sure
for-
they do, man.
Well, they do, but they
For
made
KD.
room. They
He
made
can sit
room
out for
with
a whole
that.
season, come back the following year. He's not going to play
could.
next year. He's going to have surgery.
Fair enough.
Well, here's the real reason why the Lakers won on that trade. I don't care if they gave away the entire bench.
They gave away 3
they
draft
got
picks.
rid of LeVar Ball.
Yeah, that's a
He
big
is
win.
no longer
That's a big win.
flapping his lips.
Huge win.
You know, the guy who really has
You know
no
what, dude?
career whatsoever. You know what his career is, by the way? He played in the World Football League, and he has 28 return yards.
Well-
That's his stats. That's all they got.
Hey, man.
That's his stats.
He probably got a check for that.
Might have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big baller.
Yeah, big
Yeah,
one.
that's
Yeah.
that's it. And
Big
besides,
baller.
so he makes
Yeah.
shoes now.
It's
Yeah, well,
unfortunate.
yeah.
It's
So-
really.
With those stats, you can sell a $500 pair of shoes.
It's
you
just
know?
I guess.
unfortunate
I
that the
guess.
dad has so much control over the son,
Right.
and
Isn't that
even
kinda
the
weird to
son's
you, though?
marketing and media campaign.
Yeah.
And the son puts up
he-
with it?
He has turned me off.
Well, that's part of
He
it.
has turned the dad has turned me off
Oh,
to
yeah,
the son, and
absolutely.
as
The
a-
son needs to grab his balls and say,
sincere
Dad,
athlete.
back the hell
himself-
up, man.
Lonzo can play
Agreed,
ball.
man.
If his dad would shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
and Lonzo, if you tell
Yeah.
your dad to shut the fuck
To
up,
let his
If-
dad
if
do
he
that is
would,
just beyond
you
me.
know.
I would
But he
never.
won't. He
No,
won't. And he
Here,
can't.
Chris.
And
at
your other
this
two
point,
kids are awful.
You're welcome.
by
Merry
the way.
Christmas.
We
Well,
watched
in July.
them play.
yeah, one of the other kids just signed with Australia out of high school, and he's foregoing college.
No,
and,
he already got fucking kicked out or what? Some league or
oh no,
whatever.
he signed with Australia.
Yeah.
He's going to play for them for a year,
There
and
you
then,
go.
then be projected top 10 in the draft in 2020 is what I
no
read.
chance
but
whatsoever.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
One notable fact about this draft, which is all these lovely gigantic old man pages Bob printed out right here.
That's so you can
There's
read,
not a
Tony.
single-
So I can read them without my glasses.
there's not a
folks.
single
Goddamn it.
Jayhawk drafted.
We're giving up my.
Not a single Jayhawk drafted in the draft this year, which I think is fantastic because that means they're all staying
Coming
for
back.
another year, baby. Duke lost 3 or 4. Kentucky lost 3 or 4. Carolina lost 3. Virginia lost 2 or 3 in the draft
Oh, yeah.
alone. Not to mention seniors. Michigan Jordan Poole. He went to the Warriors. That's a good pick for them, man.
Yeah, it is.
I mean that's a
Good pick for
that's
him,
a
too.
solid pick considering the fact that they're
The
banged
Warriors
up.
are falling
that's
apart. Warriors are falling apart.
that is a good pick. I like
Yeah,
that.
but-
Look, the
right.
Zags lost a couple of dudes.
Yeah. In
Auburn,
fact, that's one of the ones that everybody's talking about. That one Zach player, the Huchimura.
yeah.
Right?
He went to the Wizards again, and a
That's-
not relevant team, but they could do something.
He'll help him out. He'll definitely help him
Yeah,
out.
I think so.
He's an upgrade.
Do you think the Pelicans will ever be a big franchise because of
No.
this draft pick? Because
No.
who grows up in the inner
They're
cities playing
trying.
ball on
Well,
the court? I'm going to be a Pelican
They're
one
gonna
day,
they're
man.
gonna start saying
Nobody
that.
fucking
They've only
says
been
that.
Pelicans for 10 years,
Nobody
man.
even says that shit, though.
They haven't even been for 10 years, I don't think. Didn't they
Not even.
transfer and get? Weren't they the
Close
old?
to it.
Hey, guys, when I grow up, I'm going to be a Pelican. I'm going to play the Pelicans one day.
I know they were the Charlotte Hornets, and now they're the
Yeah.
Pelicans.
Exactly, right?
But
Yeah.
Wait, no.
nobody wanted to be a
That
Charlotte
city's
Hornet
known for
until
Bourbon
Grandmama
Street.
played for him. Larry
Right.
Johnson,
Known for
and then
freaking
everybody
basketball,
wanted to be,
man.
you know?
Zion only signs a 3.
I can't wait to grow up and play basketball in New Orleans.
I'd like to
Yeah,
see
but
him
at the
go
same
play
time-
Fucking
somewhere
Mardi Gras
else.
City. There's
One thing I would like to mention, my
Saint
man
City.
Bol Bol out of Oregon got drafted with the Miami Heat, 44 overall, 14th in the second round. Unfortunately, Taco Fall, he's on the B League right now. He did not get drafted. He'll play.
He's
only 7'7", man. I mean, he's only the tallest, one of the 5 tallest men on the planet right now alive. He'll play in the NBA if he can hold up. I think he'll make it there.
Oh, I think he will.
But
I mean,
Bull, he's 7'5".
We watched the Duke game with him, and he
man.
absolutely
He
blocked
own, man.
Zion Williams several times.
It was a
blocked him.
beautiful
So
thing watching that
definitely,
game. They were
player.
one bad shot away from taking down Duke in that tournament, man.
That
They really
was
were
insane.
Yeah, there's not a lot of other really highlighted craziness that went on in this draft. Everything was kind of seemed to me to be
really.
pretty,
I mean,
pretty
outside
chalk.
of that, I mean, I've never seen so much indecisiveness and so many trades in a single draft. You know, it's
that always goes on.
I mean,
now.
that's like
NFL's like
you know.
worse,
I mean,
though,
if
in my
you're
opinion.
a GM, pick the dude, run with the dude.
You
Not
would
like-
think
it's
you've
just
got a
like
year to
it's
decide
like a
who you're gonna
shuffle, you
pick.
know? Why wouldn't you just pick who you want?
Yeah,
the
exactly.
first
Go with
time?
it. Don't try to trade. Like, well, maybe we trade him in. Anyway, one of the things that we just kind of briefly touched on, I'm going to blatantly say, Duke had 3 players drafted in the first 10.
Top 10, man. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
That's the first school
Well,
to do
suck
that.
next year.
Reddish
since,
Williams since Carolina in 2008, right?
Since Florida did it.
Florida in 07?
2007
Okay.
with
I thought Carolina
Horford,
did it in
Brewer,
08.
Noah.
Of course, it had to be Florida.
Yeah, Florida
it's number
sucks.
11, so you didn't quite make it.
There we go. Yep.
Yeah.
An irrelevant
anyway,
program.
Yep. And who's still playing now? 12 years later, Horford,
Horford
yes.
and Brewer.
Brewer, Noah,
Brewer's,
not at all.
He's,
yeah.
he's now
The last time
just-
Florida
he's
was
one of
good.
those guys.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Or relevant.
When they had who's their name coach? When they had
Donovan.
Donovan, who's now Thunder, but yeah.
Remember
Thunder,
back in the day
yeah.
when Florida had a good football team and basketball
I
team way
do.
back in the
I
day?
do. I
That was-
hated
that was-
those
do.
days.
That was great when
Hated
we won
every
both
day of
those.
that. Every day of that.
Was
time.
I born yet, boys?
That was like 20 years ago.
Easy
Probably
ass.
not,
it
probably
wasn't
not.
even that long ago. It was like
Man,
10, 12
seriously,
years
man.
ago. Yeah.
20 years ago.
Oh, I forgot. Wait, who did Florida beat in the bowl
probably
game?
like 2 years
oh,
old.
that's right.
Might have been
That's
Michigan.
right. It might have been
Was it
Michigan.
Michigan? Yeah, it might have been.
Might have been Michigan. Not sure, but
That's
anyway.
great.
All right. So football team's
They
still
went
good.
to a bowl game?
Apparently.
The problem with this draft is, man, I mean, from top to bottom, these picks, aside from the Lakers, who traded DeAndre Hunter, of course, you get down to the Timberwolves, and they're actually potentially a contender. There's not a team that I see in the top 10 that are going to be a contender next year.
Not
even
one.
with their
No,
draft
I
picks.
agree with
They're
that.
just-
I agree
they're
with
just
that.
Not going to do it, man.
Well,
Not
gentlemen,
one.
that's
Pelicans,
that's
Grizzlies, Knicks,
Right.
not
Not one.
Knicks.
Generally
Cavaliers,
how,
Suns, Bulls,
how-
Hawks, Wizards, Hawks.
Right.
Hawks get 2, so maybe them.
And
Yeah.
to be honest, the top 10
Well, you got
picks,
Beeline went to Cavaliers,
None of
so-
them
Yeah.
were a surprise to
Coach
me.
Beeline
None of the
left
top
Michigan
10
and went
picks
to
were
Yeah,
a
but
surprise to
y'all
me.
understand that, like, the draft. So the worst team in the league gets the
No, it's a lottery and not
it's
the worst team in the
lottery.
league.
Lottery.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gotta
One of the
pull
worst 10
ping-pong
teams in the
ball
league
out.
get it, and
But-
that's why it's a little bit different
so
than the NFL
first
draft.
10 people, like, or 10 teams, obviously.
Well, they need the help.
suck.
They need the
And
most
It's going
help.
to take a
Yeah.
lot more than 1
Clearly.
year.
But
to
remember,
change
if
their
you remember
program
correctly,
around.
the San Antonio Spurs were lucky enough to have David Robinson go down for a season. They lost damn near every game, and who'd they draft? Tim Duncan, and then David Robinson came back healthy, and then
Yeah,
they
right,
won a couple
exactly.
in a row. You know,
And that's all- that's
all
history
that
now.
doesn't happen very often, and that's
love
not
the
happening
Admiral.
here, but it does happen. So, you know,
Well, guys, I
that's
gotta
the
run.
beauty of the NBA draft. Sorry, guys, Logan's got to bounce. He's got some kind
I
of
gotta run.
girlfriend or some crap to pick up. I don't know, but whatever. You got to crawl out from underneath the table, Logan. That's your only way out right now.
What a great exit. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate that very much.
graceful
All day.
Girlfriend
exit.
shit,
Go
but-
blue,
Great
go blue. Last time I
Monday.
first and last time I ever say that. Go blue. World
Omaha.
Series. Boom.
Omaha.
Omaha. Omaha.
Michigan win, Omaha.
Peyton
Let's
Manning.
go.
See you
Omaha.
guys.
Thank you, Logan. Appreciate your time here
Yeah,
on the
thank
show.
you for
Thank you very
filling
much.
in.
All right, what else we got, Bob? Now that Logan's gonna slink under the table and get out of here.
Well, I don't know. I think
Yeah,
how much
we still have.
time are we?
Oh,
at?
is he doing
good.
it? Is he doing it?
I think we need to go down and we need
Hey,
to
Logan.
judge,
Logan, dive, Logan.
Yeah, dive,
Go,
dive,
go.
duck, dodge, dive, dodge, duck.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. God damn it, let's go. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
nice.
thanks again,
Yeah,
Logan.
yeah.
We appreciate you all day
Nimble
long.
for 65.
You're the
folks.
man, brother.
Nimble.
Hey, is that you?
Yes, take your
Yeah.
lemonade. Take your lemonade.
Yeah. Take your notes.
Hey, Scott. I think we need 3 fireballs.
Hooty hoo!
Hooty hoo. 3.
All right, Bob. Where are we?
I personally, I'd like to go down the picks, the
Yeah.
NBA draft.
Let's
to be
go.
honest with
All
you,
right, let's go.
All right.
We've already talked a bit about it. Let's keep it up.
All right. Wait, there
I'm
was
gonna
no
scoot over
doubt.
a little so it doesn't look so
yeah,
weird.
yeah, right. So you're not sitting in my lap.
Look, it's a
Right.
big guy.
There was no doubt that Zion was going first. Right.
Yeah.
Even if I was praying. I cut a chicken up and everything to hope that maybe they trade
A little
him away.
voodoo.
But they didn't do it. So he's going to the Pelicans. Hopefully he only signs a 3-year contract, not a 5 or 7 or anything stupid, because it don't stay.
Well, no,
with
they
the
have
Pelicans.
3-year minimum rookie contracts, right?
Rookie
Yeah.
contract. It's like
It's
that-
not
Gotta
3
be a
years.
minimum.
rules.
Yeah,
There's
right.
like,
Do the minimum, Zion. Do me a
Clearly
favor,
has
do the
nothing to
minimum.
do with
Right.
endorsement dollars.
Do
That's
not be
yeah.
stuck there like Anthony Davis was and just dying to get out.
I don't know. I'd like to see Zion and Anthony Davis play together. That would have been something.
Right?
Yeah, but
I
David
know.
was stuck there because they didn't have any great eyebrow trimmers.
No,
you
they
know,
did not. They did not.
like-
now
He
he's going to
patented
L.A. He's
that,
got a
though.
little more
actually,
stylish
they-
barbery.
Yeah, They
He
just weren't aware
patented
that you
that.
can pluck that shit.
I didn't know
Yeah.
you could patent eyebrow,
Oh, he did.
but he did. He patented
I mean,
it.
you know,
I'd have shaved
J-Lo
it
has
myself.
her ass insured for $10 million,
I'd
so you
have
can pretty
shaved
much do anything you
Right?
want in this day
Well,
and age.
Damn,
yeah.
I need to, my cock.
Yeah, anyway. 42 cents in a freaking, yeah. Prayer.
Grizzlies took
Jay
Jay
Morant,
Morant, which
yeah.
we kind of knew. That was, like I said, it was predicted. I don't
Barrett,
think that's
too.
really going to help the Grizzlies out because he doesn't have a great supporting cast there, in my opinion.
The kid is phenomenal, and
Yeah,
the
he's
kid will
great.
light it up, but I'd be surprised if they don't get one of the top 5 picks again next year.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. They need some support. So
Which means he could get Azimbuke. He could get
Right,
D'Souza. He could
exactly,
get
right?
he could get
Pick-
some
pick
kids.
some Jayhawks
yeah,
and you'll be all right.
Rock chalk.
all right, Knicks took R.J. Barrett.
Clearly
Also,
that was happening.
Not a surprise. He wanted to play there. They
Yep.
picked him. Again, I don't think he's got a lot of supporting cast to help him out.
It's the Knicks, man. They've
it
been
is,
mired in
you know.
mediocrity for too many years
However,
in a row
it's
now.
better than Brooklyn. in
It
my
is. It's
opinion.
way better than
It's
Brooklyn.
always
Yeah.
better than Brooklyn. If you guys watched the draft and you saw the Brooklyn guys, oh my God.
Yeah.
That's your fan base.
And who'd they draft? They drafted Brooklyn. Got Alexander Walker out of Virginia
Yeah,
Tech.
exactly. Wait. The guy's all right, but
Shooting guard, I
I
mean-
would not have picked him. I'd have picked somebody else, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. Lakers, of course, traded or had to pick the Virginia guy.
Let's talk
for
about that for
the
a minute.
Pelicans.
Let's
That
talk about-
drives me insane.
Okay, so you trade your draft picks. You trade them multiple days before the draft, but the team that still had the pick got to draft the player.
Had
I
to
don't.
draft the player.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
understand
stupid.
that.
So he walks up, grabs the
So-
hat for the Lakers, has to wear the hat that the kid gave
Yeah.
him, and then walk up knowing he's going to the Pelicans.
But
give him a goddamn Pelican
Why aren't
hat.
the Pelicans able to draft who they want? They did not have to draft DeAndre Hunter. Now
That's
maybe
a
they talked
dumb
about it
thing.
ahead of time. Maybe they all worked it out, and that's
They
probably
did,
what
they
was
did,
happening.
but still.
it's weird.
confusing.
Maybe they wanted to change their minds at the last
Right.
minute, and they couldn't because they're locked in
NFL,
with
if
what
you
the
trade
Lakers
your
pick.
draft, the other team goes up.
You're
and
damn
picks
right.
who they want.
They
You
go
don't
up and
do
pick.
fucking, well, no, you got to go pick it for us.
I do not understand that.
Yeah, that's
that
dumb as
that
hell.
doesn't make any sense to
Not
me.
to mention, if I was the guy walking up there giving the pick, I'd send him a little skinny white boy that was like 5'2".
Right? Yeah.
like,
Oh, hey man,
fuck the
we're,
team
we're
up.
gonna pick Hootie Who out of Michigan Southern University. Okay,
Fuck
great. Here you go. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, that's just
You
stupid.
could have really cornholed him there if
Exactly.
you tried.
Cornhole
but
them all away. Right.
Anyway,
Sorry, we don't mean cuss say cornhole.
whatever. Cornhole's not a cuss word.
It's
I am cornholio.
cornholio. All
Anyway, Bob.
right, moving down the list, right, Cavaliers, Vanderbilt. I would not have picked the Vanderbilt guy, to be honest with you.
I don't know. That kid was pretty much lights out. I mean, he's a hell of a shooter and a guard. He's good.
Yeah, but Cavaliers, I mean, we're literally the last place team. That's not going to help them out.
I
Yeah,
know.
well, what would one expect when you lose LeBron?
Well, that was multiple years ago. They just suck.
Yeah, they just suck.
Yeah, they lost Kyrie. They lost LeBron. They lost
Exactly,
Kevin Love.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
it's
Or
gonna be
they may still
multiple years
have Kevin
of
Love. I can't
sucking.
remember.
I'm not sure, actually, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. Like, there was such a
Jack, we need you to
non-factor I
do
didn't
some
watch
fact checking for us.
Yeah, right. See if Kevin Love plays for him
Jack's
or not.
just stared at us like we're retards,
I know,
Bob. He
I
doesn't
know.
care anymore.
God damn.
Jack's giving up on us, guys. Our
He's like,
intern's giving up.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ. You
Sorry,
need to have
folks.
a damn fan where you can look shit up for
We're
us.
talking
goddammit.
about sports here,
Seriously.
Jack.
All right. You know who actually surprised me? The Hawks.
Yeah, they got a couple of
Because
nice
they
picks.
got a bunch of great picks from trading away Horford and all those
Yeah, I
guys.
tell
so-
you, Jackson Hayes, he's a hell of a
Right?
player out of
He's a big
Texas.
guy,
He's a
little
good
skinny
dude.
in my
and, then,
opinion.
and they got Reddish.
And Cam
The
Reddish,
Hawks could make a move.
I-
Now, here's the question. This is a question that we asked on the Facebook. How many years does LeBron James have left in his career, and how many teams or what teams will he play for in addition to the Lakers? No. Here, this is the God's honest truth.
True.
I think LeBron has 5 years left, and I think
Max.
after 3 years
Which is what he says he's going
with
to
the
play
Lakers, he's done. I would not be surprised to see him go to the Atlanta Hawks. I think that, I don't know why. I think that is a team that has some some youth, and no, look at this. If they suck again next year, they're picking up again. If they suck again, they're not going to do anything for the next 3 or 4 years. I think the Hawks are building to get LeBron in year 4 out of 5 of his last 2 years. That's what I think.
Basically, what you're saying is like the Hawks are going to get enough first-round picks.
Yes.
To get LeBron to go there.
Yes.
And be like, well, maybe I can get a championship sitting on the bench.
Yes.
Playing
6-man.
15 minutes a game.
6-man.
15 minutes.
6-man award the last year of his career.
Exactly, right?
Absolutely, man.
Why not? Maybe.
I
like
have
it.
a hard
Maybe.
time believing that.
That's why it's speculation and conjecture and not fact. You know.
Oh, this
I know.
is all speculation.
Oh shit! This
And
game's going to
conjecture.
shootout.
Yeah.
We're
Oh
gonna-
my!
we're gonna have to
All
keep
right,
up
we've
with
got
this,
some
man.
action here. We've got Australian women and the Norwegian women. They finished their extra time at a minute 20 or an hour 20 or however you count that.
Yeah.
And they're
I think
going
it's
to a
doubles, don't
shootout.
submit.
So this is for all the marbles to get to the round of 8. This
Just
is
a
good.
quick note: both teams, women, they look very tough.
Both
do.
teams women.
Very tough.
They're beastie, and they could probably fuck us all up. To be quite honest, yeah. They're awesome.
Right? All right, the Celtics.
Don't care about them.
I know.
Fuck Boston.
Don't really
One more
care,
time, X.
But the only reason
Boston.
I bring it up is because they're the ones that signed Taco Fall
Yeah.
to the B League.
Well, that's okay.
Right?
He's not going to stay there.
No. I think they just like those,
I love
tall,
Taco Fall.
lanky, skinny guys.
Yeah,
right? They're
yeah.
their centers, so they're bringing
Yeah,
another one
they
back,
do.
right?
I love
Robert
Taco
Parrish.
Fall. Yeah.
Now they got Taco Fall, so
Yep.
it's perfect. That made perfect
Only
sense.
40 years difference, but yeah.
Yeah. So
Parrish and Taco.
right.
Yep.
Spurs.
Great
All
job.
right. What about the Spurs? We know Hank would be up here talking all about.
Yeah,
the
but where the
Spurs.
hell's Lucas Summoning from?
I have no idea. He's
Nobody
from
knows.
Nova
Yugoslavia.
Scotia
Yeah,
or something.
Nova
yeah.
Scotia. Yeah. That's still Canada, man.
I like that, boys. Nova Scotia or Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
Only
he's
two
one of
options
those
for
Czech
Spurs.
republics
Like,
or one of
there's-
those guys.
Yeah.
There's
I
zero
forgot.
doubt they will get anybody from
Oh.
anywhere else besides
But
those two
look
regions.
That's
at
right.
the- when he got drafted, because I stayed up and watched that part. They showed like some video of him, and you know what? He's got some moves.
Yeah.
For a white boy.
Sure.
From a East European country.
Well,
He's got some moves.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And he's played with professional men.
Yeah. He's
in
been
the
like
league,
he's
so-
one of those countries that they start at 17 being a pro. So he's been playing pro for probably 15
3 years. Yeah, 15 years. You're hilarious. Yeah. Not much in the second round, man. Well, there's not much really to talk about.
Yeah, second round was kind of crap. These are the people that
Like I
just
said, we
kept
got-
going.
it's not
Bowl
really crap.
slipped
We
all
got,
the way to 44.
Bowl Bowl,
went-
Cody Martin out of Nevada. He played well in the tournament.
Right.
I'm
So a little surprised Admiral Schofield, Tennessee.
Yeah.
right?
He dropped actually
He was
a little
good.
bit,
He went
but I-
down to
yeah.
76ers,
But
which
that's
that
nice,
surprised
man.
me a little bit.
The 76ers, they could be something next year. I like them if Embiid and oh shit, what's his name? Stay healthy. Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, that other guy. Sorry, folks.
That's all right. I don't pay attention
Brain
to
fart.
all
My
of
bad.
it, Right.
Yeah.
Celtics
Hey,
also
boys,
picked up
why
a
don't we
Tremont
roll
Waters.
this thing right along? Your rambling's getting a little old.
Well, I'm telling you, it's Bob. Wanting to talk about
let's
the draft
drink
still.
a little bit more and talk a little less. Come on.
All right, what do we got?
All right.
No, it's not it. No, we got the lightning round, man.
Do it.
We
Lightning
got the lightning round. All right. Anybody, quick thoughts on the U.S. Open? I think we already covered it. Rock Chalk, motherfucking Jayhawk. Yo.
Tiger's got to get
Woodland,
a putter.
baby.
He needs a different
Yeah,
putter.
Tiger sucks. Yada yada.
Anybody think anybody can beat the American women in the World Cup?
No. Is there?
No?
Is that a,
No
Is that
chance.
a legitimate question?
No, I got to ask the
throw it out
questions, man.
there.
I'm just asking.
Right. I'm
No,
sure our
this is
European
America.
fans have something else to say.
This is America. Our women are just as tough as the dudes.
That's what I'm saying. All right, so we all talked about Stringer playing for the Hooks this tonight. First night back in Corpus doing his rehab stint, hit 2 home runs. How many home runs will Stringer hit tonight?
I think one.
I'll do Trace.
3. I'm
All
going
three
to
at
split the
that.
middle and go
I mean,
2.
like,
I
let's be
say
honest,
2
like,
again.
You know, these boys just.
I think he goes
gonna
3
go
for 5
1.
with 2 home runs and a double. That's what I think.
There you go.
Yeah.
All you got to do is jack it up because
4 RBI.
blowing, and it'll push it right out
Yeah,
the
no,
left
it-
field.
it is
fence.
winning. It's like,
all you got to do is hit it high. Pop
It's
fly
a bit.
will go out.
It's a bit gusty this evening.
Exactly.
so-
It is.
Pop
It is
fly will go
actually.
out
I
the
don't know if
left.
it's flying out or in though. That's we got to check.
I'll go 2.
We
I'll go
gotta-
2 again.
We got to
tonight.
call Logan the weatherman when he gets out there to the ballpark and see what's going on. Yeah. Aside from Logan, does anybody have any idea what any player's name that was drafted in the NHL draft? I don't.
really don't. I didn't pay
Rock
attention.
bottom
I'm
off.
sure that
Sergei Fedorov. Oh
hey,
no.
Mr. Ryan Marsh. Probably
Oh yeah,
has
but
a
he
damn
ain't
good
here.
idea.
So
yeah.
suck it, Mr.
Yeah.
Ryan Marsh.
Well,
Your input
Yeah,
is invalid today.
apparently he does what he's told. He puts
Yeah.
the lotion on the skin.
He does.
We'll leave it there.
Yep, and he still gets the hose again. Yeah.
Damn,
All right, if you had to put a $100 bet right now, who's going to win the NBA title next year?
Right after the draft with all those Pelicans, baby.
Oh, Warriors.
Oh, it's still the
What?
Warriors, really?
Really, they're falling apart.
They're fucking pissed.
They're going to lose Klay
They're gonna come
Thompson.
back. They're
They
gonna
might
come back with a little bit
lose
of oomph.
KD.
I'm not gonna be crazy, but I am gonna say the Lakers are gonna win next year.
Oh, one of those.
I
Yeah,
thought
Tony.
about that.
Tony
I think
will
it's gonna
always
happen.
be
I
one
thought
of
about
those
that.
douchebags.
I think-
For $100, I don't know if
Old
I'm gonna do
LeBron,
that.
young Anthony Davis, and some filling into the
I'm
pieces.
gonna go.
I think they could guide
I'm
that
gonna go
team.
with Milwaukee. I
Woo.
think they made an
The Bucks
early
have a
exit.
great
I
chance,
think they
man.
made an early exit,
You know
which
me, I
surprised
like the
me. So I'm gonna
76ers.
stick with them.
I
They didn't lose
I
anybody.
like Philly because
I mean,
of,
honestly,
because of my
Milwaukee.
man.
I mean,
yeah, the Bucks had the best record.
Tony.
in the league.
Tony
should've been
gargles
there.
balls like it's his job, but Milwaukee.
They
I
should
mean,
have. Dude,
come on.
they should have been
Bucks
there, dude.
didn't- Yeah,
They were
lost
one
the
game away
game.
from not
Right?
being in the finals.
Kawhi,
Well, we all know.
right?
We all know
Leonard's
it's.
shot like it knocked them out.
We all know it's
wasn't
not going to be Portland because Kawhi's not
Yeah.
going to stay there. The whole team's going to be disassembled. Blah 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 blah.
Portland.
I mean, Toronto. Sorry,
Oh, yeah,
Portland.
yeah.
Hey,
All-time-
honestly,
all-timers, all-timers.
honestly,
Why are
Portland
we in
has a
Portland?
good
We
team.
all
Portland
agree
was
it's the
there,
same
so
country.
yeah. Anyway, shut up, Chris.
Yeah, $100. My $100 is going on Milwaukee. To be honest with you,
All right. I got the Lakers.
right? Which hopefully it's 40-1. That way I can walk
I mean,
away with
you
4
could
grand.
make an argument for the Celtics. To be quite honest,
Yeah.
I think there's an argument to be made out of the
Man,
East.
what drugs are you boys on?
Dude,
Like,
we're talking about the $100 long bet, right? That guy that
Yeah.
bet on the St. Louis Blues
yeah,
winning
I
the
know.
damn
Yeah.
thing, walk away with $250,000.
But still, I mean,
That's what we're talking about. Who are you going to put it on?
Well, I'm going to take the odds-on favorite.
Yeah, exactly. You can't take the odds on favorite, goddammit.
well, I mean, if that's the case, I'm going to take
Right?
the wings all day.
If I make $250,000, I quit this show. Fuck you guys.
The Red Wings. We're talking about the freaking NBA. You crazy fuck.
Yeah, who cares about the NBA?
Anyway.
I mean, NBA is over.
All right, folks. I don't know anything about anything else. The lightning round is over. We could have done better on the lightning round.
Yeah,
but boy, there's
I'm
just not a
sorry.
lot going on right
There
now
wasn't-
that we're interested
We're in
in.
that
so.
time of the year. when
Cars
it's
turning
baseball
left. Yes,
and-
it's happening. Baseball. We're approaching
Right.
the All-Star break. Trivia question: what is the only day of the year that a major American sport is not being played? Any answers for anybody? I think Bob knows the answer because I might have
4th?
given it to him. No, it's
Yeah,
not the
yeah,
4th of
yeah.
July. It is the Wednesday after the Major League Baseball All-Star game. No baseball being played because everybody's traveling. No golf, no tennis, no hockey, no football, no basketball. The only day
No
of
sports.
the year that there are no major American sports played
No
on that day.
sports.
MLS, I'm not counting you yet because you're not really a
wait,
league,
wait,
guys.
wait. I-
Grow up, and then we'll throw you in there.
I don't know.
But,
There
yeah.
could be a cornhole championship or something today.
I'm sure you have a cornhole championship going on later at your house. But
some
yeah.
dots.
Yeah, some dots. Yeah, maybe some pot cocking.
Right.
All right.
Anyway, folks.
Y'all a good one? These boys suck.
Dude,
If you see them out there, tell them that.
what are you talking about?
What?
Suck.
Jesus, we're trying to make it through
I
a
think
non-sports day.
I think Chris is out, man. I guess I'm out too.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah.
thanks for watching. Appreciate it all day. Next week we will be absent. We have too many people gone out of town, so look for us 2 weeks from today. Full panel back,
Yeah,
full
we'll
everybody.
be back.
Hopefully a lot more information. A little bit of actually it'll be the week after the 4th of July, so we should have a lot of stuff to talk about.
Oh, hell
So,
yeah.
Happy 4th of July, everybody, and go America.
Exactly. God bless America. I'm going to be in Atlanta, so I won't be here next week. So you guys can tune in. Just it'll be dead space. Anyway. Hey. All right. We're done. Yeah, so, all right. Lighter side of sports. All right. We'll finish with this, right? Today in sports, June 22nd. Today is the infamous day that John McEnroe went off on his rant at Wimbledon and said, You cannot be serious. And threw his racket down. That was awesome. I remember that as a kid, man. I actually remember that as one of those things I fucking remember. That was hilarious. And sorry to go. I have no. It's got to be like Bjorn or somebody that old. Yeah, somebody way back then. It was Bjorn. Right on this day in sports, obviously, June 22nd, 1991, Quebec drafted Eric Lindros, which all you hockey fans out there will know who Eric Lindros is. I don't need to say anything like that. And on the lighter side of sports, I'll finish it up with this, just so you guys can go get some beers and drink, because my beer's empty. In Spain, Clement Barrero, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. It's Spanish. Who knows? Got disqualified at a European Challenge Tour event when he ran out of golf balls. He hit his last ball into the water on the 16th hole and had to walk back to the clubhouse. Disqualified. He was 10 over at the time. He quadrupled the first, doubled the fourth and the sixth, and then on 16th hole, knocked it in the water. He didn't get a score because he ran out of golf balls. I think I had a wadded up piece of paper and kept playing, but he didn't do anything. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Watch reruns next week if we're not here. Go for it. Anyway, thank you. Later. Peace.